Sabi, welcome back to the channel. Got another on the Berlin map now with Hyph from City Plan. The object 277. 27. That's right. Tech tree. Heavy tank. It's sort of supplanted the R17 armours, but got some similar characteristics both in the pipe nose and the size of the gun, but it's quite mobile, as you can see, doing 50 k's along the ground, so quite fast for a heavy tank. Hyph's using that to get to the shooting area in the middle of the city, very common area that gives you first choice, and this unfortunately misses the Skoda T56, so heavy tank guns are not well known for shooting on the move, although can get that. M103 pulled back just in time to bounce the shot, so lucky. That is the tier 9. It's tier 8, tier 9, so it's top tier, which is fortunate. And we've got a super shot goes a little bit high, I think. The plate which bounced. Low plate would have penetrated, but it should get another opportunity here. Yes, that super conqueror is still in place. This time he gets a hit, so a few shells going astray, but the hit shells do a good job. Frontal turret, of course, and catches a T103 going sideways across. It took him out of the game. That's a bit unfortunate for that player, but he was taking a risk there, and the risk didn't pay off. Aims for the cupola on the M103 and manages to go through. He's still got his heat rounds loaded. I'm not sure if he's noticed, but this stage of the game, that's what you need to get rid of these tanks. The Skoda doing well, seeing there. He's a tier 8. Still sitting there, which is a bit weird, but okay. Once the T95 down below, and go for the pole with it, which he does. Probably racked up 2.5k. That's pretty good going, and he gets penetrated by the T95, but that damage tells you the T95 is running a small gun, so luckily the T95 just bouncing some shots still. That's just rushing slightly, but again, you don't want to hang around too long in the window. It doesn't end this time, and that's the penetration you wanted. And 3 getting close to a single shot kill. We've got an ISU 152, which changes his shot first, but manages to catch the ISU before he pulls back. So a bit of luck there, but brings up 3.5k. Gets rid of the M103, so finally getting some traction in this particular place, and the enemy is starting to fall back in the sense that they're losing tanks fairly rapidly. Alright. Still got some tanks around the corner, and he's just trying to get the gun on the roof of the super conqueror, and unfortunately just doesn't get the gun depression in time. As good as saying, is one-shottable, and he gets taken out by the Type 5 heavy. So it's a big alpha gun on the Type 5, so no dramas there. So Hyph just working in this position, just checking to see whether there's anyone, unless the guy hits and he wants to put a shot in, which he does, and in fact he bounces the incoming round from the so racking up 2k of bounce damage. So the armour, particularly the frontal turret armour, playing its part here. He's only really taken one hit so far, which is good. Alright, enemies really starting to fold, so time to go and chase the damage. But that unfortunately just doesn't quite catch the armour. And you can see one of the M103 2 there. A bit of a low roll there on that particular round, but sort of swings and roundabouts. Sometimes you get a high roll, sometimes you get a low roll. It should average out. That maybe he gets the kill at the 7032. Let's just look for that opportunity. No, he's gone. An enemy's starting to really fail. And alright, want some more hits. 4.5k. You want to get to 5k. That'll be a good target to get. Just a bit stuck. Replay there, so apologies for that. I'm not sure if that's the replay file. Around glass spotted in the cap area. Caro 45T somewhere. Looks to be full health. Perhaps hasn't been spotted. Oh no, he's got 3 kills, so it's definitely got his weight somewhere. But got some hit points to gather. And he did get spotted there. That's probably the DLC. Doing the spotting, that is. So where's the Caro? We've done a bit of a tour of the Berlin map at this point, but again the speed of the 277 gives you that opportunity. Come on, one more shot in to get 5k. Oh, there's a Barask. And he gets his 5k, so that's great. Barask goes down, and now it's just the Caro and the ELC. They might have a job tracking the ELC down, so they do have someone chasing him, but someone is on the cap, and that may be the ELC, but their own cap. They're capping now their own base, and it's less than 20 seconds to go, so he may not get a chance at total. 5k is a decent result. 277. Get something out of this Caro before this GB gets him, lines him up. Bang! Yes, he gets another shot in and goes for the ramp. Oh, gets some more damage there. Just misses out 6k, and that is the end of the game. Great game there from Hyph. Thanks very much for the replay. Let's go and have a look at the details. 5.8k of damage, another 441 of assisted, which might be tracking damage, so that's over 6k combined. Nice result there, 2 kills, and he's blocked 2.4k. He's got the Confederate Award for damaging so many tanks that they were killed by his team, and the first class mastery badge. So let's have a look at the team scores. All right, well, he's finished on top with experience, just missing out on the top damage there. The STB1 actually getting 5.9k, so just tipping him out there, and the Type 5 Heavy getting nearly 5k, so some really good performances from that top 3. On the enemy side, the Caro getting 3.7, possibly lasting the longest and pulling damage out of the approaching tanks, but that was really the standout. No one else doing over 2k, so yeah, failed team there. All right, so look at the cost of running. So fired 19 shots, 17 hits, so actually not too bad for the Soviet heavy gun, but only 13 penetrations out of that, and that's just, yeah, the angles he was getting. Cost-wise, he earned 80k with a premium account, spent 72 on ammo, but another 40 on balls, so that loss of 39k, but again, that's the tier 10 economy, so nothing to be surprised at. And it turns out to be the best game that Hyph's had so far in the 277, so congratulations there as well. All right, anyway, that's the game. Hope you enjoyed the presentation of it. If so, if you could give it a like. If you don't want to give it a like, you want to give it a dislike, please leave a comment so I know what might be able to be adjusted. In any case, we'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.